Hey guys, it's Jake here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the WeatherTech HP floor mats for the 2021 Mazda CX-5. So right off the bat, we noticed that these are going to be a very tight fit, but for floor mats, that's going to be a good thing. We noticed that these clips are kind of hard to get in place, but once you get them in place, it's going to form a very, very tight seal up against the edges of your carpet. And I like that because a lot of times with these preformed floor mats, you'll have loose edges everywhere, and that's not going to be a good fit because then you're going to have dirt and stuff getting behind it. As you can see here, there are going to be ridges and valleys that are going to help direct all the water to this basin area, and this is going to collect most of the moisture so that you have time to be able to get it out of your car and clean off the floor mat. Now, comparing this floor mat to the other style of WeatherTech floor mats for the CX-5, this is going to have a more rubberized material, and I really like that because typically with their standard floor mats, they're going to be a more plastic material, which your feet can often slip on if you have wet or muddy or snowy feet. These are going to provide more grip than those traditional floor mats. So as you can see here on the passenger side, you're still going to have those high sides and the ridges and valleys in order to collect that water. Now, the biggest difference between these floor mats, in addition to the rubberized material, is that they're going to have higher sides than the traditional. I will say I've handled both, and it's not going to be much of a difference, except these will have a little bit of a contour to direct the top of the ridge to the side of the carpet. Now that we've gone over a few of the features, let's see how to get them in place. We're going to start by removing our factory floor mats. So we'll start by pulling up on these two tabs, which help to hold the floor mat in place. And you can notice with our old floor mats, they get dirty and they're almost impossible to get clean because they're a carpet material. And you can see underneath how much dirt has accumulated just because the mat doesn't go up on the side here. So we'll get this cleaned up and get our new mat installed. Now with our old floor mat removed and the area cleaned up, we'll slide our new floor mat in place, and it should just clip right in to our old nibs. You may have to adjust it a little bit underneath in order for it to catch. There we go. It caught there. And you can move it around a little bit, but this one is going to have the nibs on the bottom to keep it in place. That looks like a pretty good fit. Here's the nibs we were talking about. They're just to help the mat not move on the carpet if these clips were to ever come loose. Now we'll just take our passenger floor mat and set it in place. My final thoughts on this set of floor mats is that after handling the standard floor mats and these more rubberized floor mats, I do like the more rubberized better. I think they have a better feel on the bottom of my shoes when I'm driving. I also like the fact that they are that rubberized material, so they will mold a little bit better. And if you ever have to remold them, I can see that they would be easier to get back in place. Well guys, hopefully this information was able to help you decide whether or not the WeatherTech HP floor mats are right for your 21 Mazda CX-5.